Hello, Team 19. I want to show you what's been developing on the project. So I'm going to pull up the site. And we have a home page now. I wanted to talk a lot about this home page, but also walk through some more of it. So there is a link for this 2019-2020 racial equity report cards, like was on the old site. And then there's also links to older years. And those are generated based on what's in the database and the search engine. So I'm going to explain more about that. But let's click on one of these. It takes you to a list for the year. And school years are always from one year to the other, 2019 to 2020. And so I tried to make that more clear in this version of the site, so it's less confusing. But there are multiple counties per state, and so it shows the state. And this report is not yet generated. We need to work on that. But the counties are generated, so this is the actual report card. And so the data that we've input earlier, I'll show you if I log in and go to our state, North Carolina. Here's the counties. And in that county, there's a report card for both 2019 and 2018. And for 2019, Alamance, Burlington, these are the stats and these are the percentages. And so these percentages come out in the report card, and also the total population, which is down here. So that's all there. and so that's what makes this report. And you can also get it as PDF if you change page to PDF. It'll convert it thanks to a project called Flying Saucer PDF. And so it's really cool. You can use CSS to generate PDFs, and it works really well. So that was the goal of this project. But there's still things to do to obtain the graphs that are like pie charts and things. That'll be part of this too. And that's part of the containers that we need to build. But that's a little intro to the report cards. I'm going to go back to the home page and explain some things. Actually, let's create another year. So let's go back to Alamance, Burlington County. And I'm going to add a report card. And I'm going to make this one be 2017. And then let's gather that data here. Let's see. Here it is. Refresh this page, pull up 2017. And here's the data. So I just need to plug this in. 39, 40, 185, 163, 3051, 2937, 2657, 2468, 5307, 4781, 13, 11, 528, 518, 22698. Cool. Now, if I go back to the home page, let's see what it says. Now it says report cards are available for 2017 and 2018. So I can go to 2017, and it's got our Alamance Burlington report card, and there it is. Compared to home 2019, Alamance Burlington, these values should be different, and they are. Now, how does that work exactly? I'm going to go to the page designs, see all the page designs. I'm going to go to the home page. And this home page is made up of chunks of HTML that do some really cool stuff. So, there's also code behind, but let me just show you kind of what's going on. If I go and change this a little bit, I'm going to change the code to show me the report card search when I visit the home page. So then when I go home, now it shows me some search information. So let's pick this apart. Let me pull up an editor. So it searched for report cards, and it found 5 total. It queries on everything, so star:** means search everything, sort by state name ascending, followed by county name ascending. Oh, I have that wrong. These should be strings. Anyway, it doesn't make a difference in this particular sort. Report card, start county, descending. And then here's where it gets interesting with facet fields. Faceting is what gives you extra information about your search. So we're searching for report cards to see what years of report cards we have generated, and that's what the facets tell us. When we query the search engine, we're querying for certain things, and that's where the filter queries come in. When we do a filter query on class canonical name of org.southerncoalition.enus.reportcard.reportcard, it's only going to show us the report cards. It's also only going to show us the report cards that are not deleted. Deleted are false, and archived are false. So we have some filter queries going on here to avoid archived and deleted records, to only pull up report cards, and then to facet on the report card start year. And so the search engine immediately can tell us what years there are for our report cards. And we tell it the number of rows we want it to return. Since on the home page we're querying all report cards, we don't want to return them all, but we want to get the faceting information about them. So it tells us that there's a 2019 year, and a 2018 year, and a 2017 year. And so that's kind of how the search works. I'm also going to show you in OpenShift how to do this kind of query. So we have a search engine deployed here. It's called Solr, Apache Solr. And I'm going to create a route to it because we're going to be using this route for our data. Normally, I don't expose the Solr search engine, but we're going to use it to generate our analytics. And this is all public data, and it can be restored. So I'm not too worried about exposing this Solr search engine, but it now has a route. And so this is the dashboard for Solr. And we have a collection called site, and we can query it. If we execute the query, it has our data already has 263 different pieces of information. So that's cool. Some are deleted, some are not. But so here we had a queue of star right here. That's this part. We had sorts like this. So we can add those same sorts here and execute the same query, and they come back in a different order. And then we had a facet field. We also had rows 0. Let me do that. Rows goes here, execute query, and then it doesn't pass anything back, but it tells us the number of rows, 263. Let's add some filter queries. Like this one. If we execute this, then it takes it down to 10. So that's 10 report cards. And then this is the number of this removes deleted records, and this removes archived records. So when we have all that in, we have 5 results. Now we can get more information by the facets. So let's turn on faceting and add a facet field and execute that query. And here's where it shows that there are 2 2018 report cards, 2 2019, and 1 2017 report card. Isn't that cool? That's where the home page was able to get that information. Now let me put this back the way it was. Also, if I took this query and then went back to Solr, it actually built that query string here, but we can also paste it in there ourselves. Need to delete some of this. But yeah, it's the same query string. So it's so easy to query Solr, and that's why it makes such a powerful tool for Southern Coalition to be able to deliver these analytics. So we're going to be building out the analytics for all of this going forward. So hope you enjoyed this. In the meantime, don't give up on your dreams. You can do hard things. Courage.